Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Bedell at mystampandspot.com. Coming to you today with 10-Minute Tuesday. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know I'm going to do Love Cats. So I did get a black ink. I really kind of love this image, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but we're going to find out. I brought some white cardstock, some sweet sorbet, some petal pink, and some balmy blue. And the reason why I did that is because that is what is in this Country Floral, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Country Floral DSP. The punch cuts it out, which sadly right now is on unavailable list until, oh, I love this. I'm going to use this. Until, I think it's March or April. So this is really cute too. I always say this reminds me of Martha's Vineyard. We have a petal pink. There is so much in this set. It's really pretty. Anyway, I think this is the piece I'm going to use. We'll set the rest aside. And let me grab a cutter. Oh, I grabbed the cutter without what's the word I'm looking for? Without the scorer. So, I used this cutter tremendously yesterday, so I am just cleaning out my track, because then you will get better cuts, quite honestly. If your track is all... Sorry, I have a frog in my throat today. Maybe I should have used the frog set. If your track is all gunked up, you will not get nice cuts. So I just like to use my pick, take my pick tool. See, this thing is great for everything. I did my spatula first, but I'm going to come in with the pointy tip. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm getting more out with that. So there we go. That's that. There's a little tip for you. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I think we'll make a standard card base. So that would be score at 4 1/4. Cut on at 5 1/2. That will give us my regular card base. Now, because I'm doing this particular image, I want to hold it landscape this way. Nice fold on that. Now let's see how big this image is. As you can tell, I haven't even inked this yet. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. So I think, so this is 4 1/4. I'm going to cut a piece 4 inches, maybe 4 1/8. 4 1/8. And this would make a really fun, cute, fun fold card. I think I'm going to do it about that wide. So that's probably, let's say 2 1/2 inches. That's some pretty specific measuring there, huh? All right. I don't know what I do with my tape runner, so we're using Tombow. Let's hope it comes out easy today. Sometimes it does. There we go. Look, it's like a kindergarten project all of a sudden. All right, and I'm just going to put this on the left side of my card. Now, I want to get a quick measurement while that's drying of how wide and how long the stamp is. So it looks like it is about 4 inches by about 2 1/4. So I'm going to cut my white piece to those proportions. So let's see, what I say this was about 4 inches. So I'm going to cut about 4 inches. Whoops, my blade popped out. So 4 inches by 2.5. Let's see what that looks like. That'll look pretty good. See how that looks on here for size. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut. I brought over petal pink and sweet sorbet, which are the colors in the DSP. And I think I'm going to use both. I'm going to do the 1/8 inch margin. So if I did this at 2.5, then I want to cut a piece at 2 5/6. I am going to write this down so that I can do a post about it later. So sorbet at 2 5/6 by, and if I did this at 4, I'm going to do 4 1/8. By 4 1/8. So I'm going to do my petal pink at 2 . So I don't want 2 5/6. I'm going to go 2 3/4, I believe. By 4 1/4. And hopefully that all layers up nice, if I've done it right. Virginia, how are you? Pat, good to see you. Yes, Pat, my power was out for a while yesterday. My internet was the bigger problem. Something's wrong here. This should be 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. I cut the wrong. My internet was the bigger problem. I'm going to triple mat this little puppy because it's a very plain image. So sometimes when it's really plain, I like to just add that little bit of extra detail. And then also, then we don't have the red on the red. There we go. I think we have it going here. Then we just have to figure out our greeting. All right, let's stamp this big image. So when I have a huge image like this, I tend to like to apply the ink to the stamp as opposed to pounding the stamp in the ink, because this way I can see better what has good coverage and what needs more coverage. I just find this easier. Okay. Let's give this a whirl here. Like this. Cute. Cute, cute. He is very cute. Okay. Now we are going to add this. You know, I'm going to grab a tape runner because for this it's less messy. Sometimes the combo glue is better. Okay. Look. Don't do what Kathy do. I got black on my thumb. That's all right. That's what bling is made for, right? Piece of fuzz from my sweater. Okay. So then we'll mount this on the petal pink. Maybe we could even put a greeting there. I think I'll put this up on dimensionals. So if you ordered the Valentine's class, that'll be in the mail tomorrow. Packaging it up today, labeling it all. So that's exciting. There'll be plenty of time for that all to be made. There is so much product going in that class. All right, I need to see. I didn't grab a die cut. Well, let me grab a little die cut if I have one here. Let's see what I have here. I have these. I didn't plan to do this, but I love hanging with you. How about we try that? You know, I think I'll stick with my stitched shapes. Because look, that would cover that nicely. Oh, that looks a little big. Oh, we can go smaller. We definitely can go smaller. Oh, Karen, I'm glad. Thank you. There's a lot in it, I'll tell you. So I'm measuring the words to the circle. I think that will cut it. But first, I'm just going to put these back on here because they're everywhere. These are one of my most versatile tools right here. And I actually think they may be unavailable currently. Okay, grabbing my boho blue. If you don't know about the boho blue, if you register to be a demonstrator, you can choose this. And I don't mind telling you, oh, you know what? I want to stamp my image before I cut it. And I don't mind telling you, Stampin' Up! Totally allows you to never purchase another thing. You could be a kidnapper. You can come, get the kit, save tons of money. I think it's $175 worth. It's a great deal for $99 or 100. Maybe it's $129. There's actually 3 options you can choose. I guess I should have researched it. I wasn't planning on talking about it, to be honest with you. But anyway, I love the boho blue. Baby Boss. I call it Baby Boss. I call it Big Boss and Baby Boss. Because stamp and die cut machine is a mouthful. Did you ever see this trick? I'm sure you have if you watch me. Take a sticky note. Put it on there. And when your plates move, you don't have to worry. Because your die is going nowhere. It's not going to cut part of your image or your words off. Keep this in the corner of my desk because I love it so much. And the sticky note does not pull off your ink, which is the best thing. Ah, I still didn't stamp it very good, but you get the idea. We'll put some bling in there to make up for it. All right, we need a dimensional for this. Let's bring this back in. Hey, Pat, how are you today? Oh, I already saw you here. What am I talking about? I see a new name, and I instantly want to respond and say hello. Oh, my. Okay, so this is, I had no intentions of die cutting anything, but since can you see that? I got the black ink there from my finger. This is how we're handling it. Boom. Maybe it would have been cute with the red border, too, huh? That's all right. Bling-a-bling. We need some bling-a-bling. Ooh, maybe the purple with the red. Although this is the same color, I believe. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of these. We got about 8 inches yesterday, Karen. Just enough to be beautiful. The funny thing was I'm surprised we didn't lose all kinds of trees, to be perfectly honest with you. Because the power was flickering, the wind was blowing, and the trees were so heavy from the previous week that I really thought we might have some trees go down, but thankfully we didn't. So that's a good thing. Just enough to make it pretty and messy. A lot to clean up last night, but that's okay. There we go. Yes, you know what? I thought about that, Pat. Oh, Karen says purple. Well, I didn't do purple, Karen, so I'm going to add one in your honor. There we go. Purple in Karen's honor. Sorry, too late, Karen. I'm sorry. You know, Pat, I thought about doing that, and then I looked and my blending brushes were out of my reach. So then I discounted that. But yes, you could have sponged red around the edge, and it would have been beautiful. All right. That's our 10-minute Tuesday. That was pretty quick, huh? Pretty quick and easy. Love cats. Get this ruler out of here. Love cats and the Valentine DSP, which is called Country Floral. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right. You may have seen advertised today my Stamp Club by Mail. You make 2 of each of these. Look at the details on the flowers here. 2 of each of these. This is the beautiful seaside. And you get everything needed to make this fun fold. I just think this is adorable. Love it. Love the colors. So 2 of each, plus you get a full package, an entire package of the 6x6 Regency Park DSP, which I know we've gone through. You get a full spool of this Night of Navy, what are they calling it? I think they're calling it bordered ribbon. The center isn't really sheer. Well, I guess it's a little bit sheer, but it's not like the other sheer ribbons we have. I love that. Get a full pack of that. And you get a full package of bling. Which bling are we getting? Oh, we're getting the Milky Dots. Which, do I have them? I do have them. That's these ones. Full package of these Milky Dots. They're all a part of the suite, the Regency Park suite. So the products come to $29 when you add up the ribbon, the bling, and the DSP. Here's the Milky Dots for you so you can get a good look at those. This all comes to $29. The kit costs you $28 plus shipping if you need it shipped. So you're getting all the product to make these cards absolutely free. There you go. It's a pretty good deal. So I put a link at the top of this post if you're interested in this. They mail on February 20th. If you're local, I have a retreat on a budget. We will be making this adorable sampler. How cute is that? So these are stamped images, and these are paper pieced. These are not cut from well, the animals are not cut from DSP. The animals are colored. So I'm going to teach you a technique with colored pencils and blending pens that day. And you'll be stamping on DSP and paper piecing it in. And like I said, watercolors and blender pens to create this. We'll be using Wink Stella on our clouds. We have some 3-dimensional clouds. Oh, Pat, there you go. There's some sponging for you. And some sponging. So we'll be making that sampler. And this card that's featuring the Easter Bunny punch and stamp. Hi, KB. Oh, I'll call you later. See how you're doing. So you'll make that combination. There's a whole class, Silly Goose, that you'll be making. There you go. We'll be working with celebration items that day. So this is one card, Dainty Delights. Pat, I wish you lived closer too, hon. This is Dainty Delights. I will try to issue these in individual classes in some way. Like this could be an individual class. Well, you need the stamp for that, however. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. I'll have to figure it out. This is featuring the owl stamp set, Celebration Owl stamp set. How cute is he? Celebration paper. How pretty. This is using the same stamp set as this one, which is a $100 level. What the heck is the name of it? Beautifully something. Did I write it down? I don't think I wrote it down on these cards. But anyway, it's 12 cards plus the sampler, $50, pack a lunch. Hi, Penny. Oh, go eat. Lunch is more important, trust me. But thanks for checking in. So if you're interested in the retreat on a budget, that link is up the top too. All right. I think that's it for today. I won't see you till Thursday for Thankful Thursday, and have a great Wednesday. It's going to snow here again in the Northeast, so stay warm, stay safe, and we will chat with you soon. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here.